test. So I'm going to take it on the road first and see what the different pedal assist gears can do. Then after that, I'm going to take it off-road. So let's check it out. Pedal assist 1, we're doing a lot of the work. We're doing around 16 kilometers an hour. Pedal assist 2, slightly feel the motor engage a little bit more. Now that's the throttle off from the stop there at the stop sign, using the throttle, so that gets you up to around 31, 32 kilometers an hour. I'm going to put it in pedal assist 3, and we'll go from pedal assist 3 now at the stop sign, or at the red light down here. So from a stop, pedal assist 3. I got going with the throttle a little bit first. The throttle is nice to have off the stop because it takes a couple of revolutions around with the pedals in order for it to kick in. So pedal assist 3, we are doing 24 kilometers an hour. I'm going to put it up now to pedal assist 4. Pedal assist 4, you feel a nice little tug from the motor, and we're up now to around 34 kilometers an hour. Once we get past the lights down here, we're going to put it into pedal assist 5. So the bike is supposed to be able to do 45 kilometers an hour top speed in pedal assist 5. So we're going to try that out now. Once again, using the throttle from a stop. Now pedal assist 5, I'm going to kick it into. So pedal assist 5, we're up to 46 kilometers an hour. .46 kilometers an hour. So with the pedal assist 5, you can definitely reach that top speed, 45, 46 kilometers an hour. All right, so just gonna turn around. Now I'm gonna go back to the Jeep. I'm gonna show you how the bike folds up. And then I'm going to take it so we can do a little bit of off-roading. So just showing you now using the throttle. And I still have it in pedal assist 5, but I'm going to use the throttle right now. So a slight incline. I'm around 1.5 kilometers now from where we left. But the top speed pedal assist was pretty cool. We were able to get to 46, 47 kilometers an hour. Let's see what we can do now with the throttle. Going slightly uphill. This is going uphill, throttle only right now, and we're reaching around 31, 32 kilometers an hour, 33. There's lots of torque from the motor in this bike. Not the first time I've driven it. Now that my ankle's been getting better, I've been using it going back and forth to work since the return to work. Got around 8 trips going back and forth to work, and yeah, I've been really impressed with it so far. It's a good little bike. And as I'm going to mention a little bit later on now in this video, the price of this bike is what makes it all the more appealing for the specs that you actually get for it. So not bad going uphill, reaching 33, 34. We started off from a fully charged battery. Now you see that we are down 1 power bar. But from just testing out, going back and forth to work, I'm getting around 33, 34 kilometers on a charge. And that includes going up a really steep hill to get to work. All right, so remember now I'm down to no bars left on the power indicator. Still doing around 17 kilometers an hour now, going up the hill. 18. One of my colleagues from work there, bumping to me. So you can see it's a pretty steep incline for sure. So I'm just hoping now I can make it up to work. But pretty good though, because this is, like I said, around 1 degree or colder. And picking up speed here now. You can see I'm 28, 29, 30. So we're going to get back to the Jeep, and I'm going to fold the bike, show you how it folds up, put it in the Jeep, and take it so we can do some off-road. Not bad. This is actually my first time folding it up, and not too bad at all. You wouldn't want to lift it up a flight of stairs or anything if you live in an apartment, but just putting it back and forth in your vehicle, the weight's not too bad at all. So you got the 3-inch fat tires on this bike, which is not as big. You can get 4-inch fat tires, but this is a nice in between regular tires and the large fat tires. You have a front suspension on this bike, and you also have a suspension seat post, which, believe it or not, does indeed give a little bit of an extra cushion on your ride for sure. Not sure offhand what the waterproof rating of the bike is, but I've already driven it back and forth to work in some pretty harsh conditions. No issue so far. You can see the torque now coming in handy, coming up the hill. And you can take your time here too, making sure that you're not going over any of sharp rocks too quick. Guys, so great to be back here. You're tuned into Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires. If you're watching for the first time, welcome to the channel. And of course, if you've been viewing any of the videos before, welcome back to Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires. So I am thrilled now to be able to get out. My foot is finally, I'd say it's around 80% now, so I'm slowly getting back to my old self. But I'm thrilled to get out and to take the Engway L20 2.0 electric bike out for a test. I had this now for the past 2 months, but other than an unboxing and an assembly, I wasn't able to get out and show you guys how it performs. So great little bike. So in order to turn the bike on, it has to be into the on position. When it's in the on position, up here you have your display. So we have our display right here, and this is your control throttle. So by control toggle, so by turning on this button right here, you can see it turns the display on, and that will give me access then to be able to power the bike. So you have your speedometer. This is in kilometers per hour here. Down here you have, you can put it in trip, you can put it in the odometer. So there's a couple different features down there that I'm still playing around with a bit. But in order to change the pedal assist, so right now it's in 0, and you can see that in 0 I can't use the throttle either. So you have to have at least some pedal assist 1 that will engage, then the throttle will work. And it goes up as far as pedal assist 5. So as I mentioned in this test, we had it up to 47 kilometers an hour already when we did the speed test in pedal assist 5. So you do indeed reach the speed limit of 45 kilometers an hour, which the specs claim it's able to do. So that's pretty neat. My old bike was only able to get up to around 34 kilometers an hour, probably a little bit faster on a full charge. But anyway, let's take a look now what it comes with. You have the brakes are mechanical disc brakes. So I'll show you the brakes now over here. So mechanical disc brakes, they're not hydraulic disc brakes, but they do indeed provide great stopping power. I've been using this back and forth now to work for a while. So even though they're not hydraulic, to tell you the truth, they're just as good, if not better, than the hydraulic brakes that I have on my old e-bike. So that's one of the reasons why you're able to get this bike at such a great price range, is you have a couple of things like mechanical disc brakes as opposed to hydraulic disc brakes. The battery, just going back to the battery here for a second. This bike is completely foldable, so if you want to take the battery out and you want to store the bike away for a while, there's a little lever right here. So you just pull up on this and make sure that you unlock the battery from the casing. There you go. Once it's unlocked like that, then you can simply pull up and you can store your battery, or you can take your battery inside to charge it. When putting it back, really simple. There is a little groove there that the battery goes in, so just make sure it goes in that groove, slides back down, make sure it's pushed in place, and then you will simply lock the battery back again. There we go. So she's locked in now, she's on the on position. So then the seat will fold back down again. And this is also one of the cool things about this. You have a suspension seat post here. So even though it's not a full suspension bike, it's a lot better than a simple hardtail bike. So even coming in over the trail then, the off-road trail coming in, it was much more comfortable than if you just had the hardtail. Some of the cool things that come with this bike for the price range of only around $700 before tax. You can see that it came with a back bike rack, so that's going to be really neat now for doing any camping trips and bike packing. You have your derailleur down here. Now there's 7 gears on this, and here is your shifter up here. So you can put it into the hardest gear there, 7, or you can go down as low as 1 there to make it easy if you were, I don't know if your power was draining and you want to make it up a hill, but lots of torque. When you have battery in this, you certainly have lots of torque. Comes with a headlight. Now I have my headlight mounted to the front fender, which is another plus of the Engway L20 2.0. It comes including the front and the rear fenders, and they are also aluminum, which is good quality. They're not plastic, they're aluminum. So you have the light here, which is cool because it moves then with the tire. I've seen a couple of videos where people had it mounted to the front bike rack, but the front bike rack doesn't move with your steering. So I kind of like the setup down here, and I don't think I'm going to be putting a front bike rack on the bike. But pretty neat, I gotta say, for the price range of the bike and the performance that you get out of it. Like, it's half the price of what I paid for my previous bike. Like I said, the only thing now that I have to see with the Engway L20 2.0 is the longevity of it. So am I going to be able to ride this throughout the the colder months when you get a bit of salt on the road like I did with my old bike? And my old bike is still going now. I'm really loving the Engway L20 2.0. It's a great bike, $800. You can't go wrong for $800 for all the specs and that you get. So if I can get 3 or 4 years out of this bike plus, like I did out of my old bike, I would highly recommend it. But so far, I'm loving the Engway L20 2.0, and it is a great folding electric bike. So once again, thanks to Engway for sponsoring the bike to Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires. And it's one of the bonuses of doing Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires, to be able to test out and to be able to, to have gifted to you cool things like the Engway L20 2.0 to be able to use to get outdoors. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are interested in purchasing the Engway L20 2.0, there is a link in the description, and Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires subscribers will actually get a discount there. So if you put in the code will be in the description. Not only can you get it at a really good price anyway, you'll also get a discount off that because you are a subscriber to Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires. Anyway, thanks for watching this one. And the next thing, can't wait to get this bike out to do some bike packing. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.